Well, we're at our first stop. Nothing in this one. You can see that trail where it comes down and splits and comes up. We got another trap guard in that, but we got us a nice double right here. We got a nice one right here, and his counterpart is waiting for us right down here. So pretty good start to the day today. We got 3 different trails set here. We have these 2. We have 2 over here to the left, and then right behind us we just showed you the other ones. Just this draw comes out. We showed this spot yesterday. We just set this yesterday, so that's exactly where we had them, and they've got it tore up now, but you know, that doesn't matter. They're still going to use that trail coming up out of there, and we'll get them reset and come back in tomorrow. Well, pretty good start to the day. We have a special guest with us. Billy came in yesterday and we talked to Bill, and we got David Ellis. You may know him. He's Yaunt Yaunt on YouTube, and you know, for all you guys out there that pig trap or have some pig problems, you know, you might want to check his stuff out, and it's really cool to actually have you out here on the line.
Yeah, it's a little cool this morning for me, being from Mississippi, but yeah, like I said, I do a bunch of pig trapping, and my YouTube channel is David Ellis Yaunt Yaunt, and it's funny though, I got my name from the turkey hunting world of Yaunt Yaunt, and but now I'm like, as far as Mississippi, the #1 known pig trapper. You know, maybe not the best, the best pig trapper, just the best known trapper.
Yeah,
you know,
you do a pretty good job with going out there and catching. But you guys showed up yesterday. We went out. We had about a half a dozen, but these are really big.
Yeah,
just beautiful coons. That one there on the right's a monster.
Yeah. These are way bigger than what we get in Mississippi.
Yeah, when we're down there, some of them are a little scraggly.
Yeah, you get something like this in Mississippi, it's going on the wall in the living room, hung up like they're right here.
But, you know, it's really cool to have you guys out here. I know that you've done some trapping before, actually, on the Duke Trap website. If you go there, you'll see a clip where it shows you how to set the dog proof. David actually did that a few years back, and that's been on the website. So when you go to Duke Traps, if you need some help and, you know, you want to see what they have as far as their whole line of traps, you'll see David there showing the mechanism of the dog proof at work.
But I got my start right here with the Raccoon. We always seem to, you know, when trapping, you start what you think is the easiest and kind of work your way up. And it's been a while since I've been able to get out and do stuff like this, because the whole trapping just keeps me so busy now with that population that we have in Mississippi. So
well, this is as you can see, it's still fun. It's probably as much as it was when you were doing it back when you started.
Oh yeah, it's just like Christmas, man. You never know how many or what you're gonna have every morning. So
exactly. Well, we're gonna get these reset. First stop, 2 raccoons. A little better start than yesterday. I was a little flustered. We went into that one place where they had to have 25 coons on the camera, and we had 1, and I was like, uh-oh, what's going on? They might have changed patterns here, but we obviously had the pattern right on this. Well, we just came in, I don't know if you can see it, there's a dead deer out in the middle of the river, and we kicked 2 bald eagles off, 1 mature, 1 immature. The mature flew up the river and the immature flew down, so we're down here checking our traps. We put this one in yesterday. We got a nice coon where he's coming up over this bank. You can see that trail comes right around this high bank, and as I said earlier, I love those high banks. Anytime you got a waterway like this, these high banks are going to be very successful for you, and obviously this one was, and we got one there. And as we go down, we got our boys here with us today. Billy, you feeling good this morning?
Man, I'm feeling great.
All right. Me and David, we already had David on camera over there catching that first double. Paul?
Good start to the day.
Absolutely. Here's the best trail, and I have 1 DP there, nothing in it. We come down, as you can tell, I thought it was the best trail because I have another DP right there, and then I have a DP right there, and I have a DP right there where it comes up out. I thought that was the best trail, and we're 0 for 4 on those. So we got the coon down there, 4 empties, but we come across, got herself a skunk, a really beautiful skunk right there, real big skunk. And I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but we got a double. There's a coon on the other side of them. And then we're gonna just stay over here so we don't have to go bathe in some baking soda later. But there's the coon. You can see the big coon. I'm surprised he ain't urinated on. But we got him, and then over here on the top we got another one. So we got 8 sets here, 4 coons, and that's a really good trail. Look at the size of that coon. That is a big coon right there. But that trail, you can see that distinct trail right across the top. Pretty awesome. A beautiful day here. That is just a awesome scene right there. But just put these sets in accordingly. We got 4 critters, 2. That's actually a really big coon right there too. Look at the size of that thing. Nice skunk, big old coon. What do you think, Billy?
We'll let you deal with that skunk over here, Alan.
You want me to deal with the skunk?
Yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you would deal with that skunk.
You don't want to get in there?
I don't think I want to be involved in that.
Pretty good start to the day. First 2 stops, 6 critters. That's like, it's like I said yesterday. We caught a half a dozen. I said, you know, I was a little disappointed that we didn't have more, especially with all them camera footage and pictures of the raccoons on the cameras, but here we are, first 2 stops. We got as many critters as we had all day yesterday, so.
Bill's turn.
Bill's turn. Get in there, buddy. We're gonna get that skunk.
I'm not touching it.
We'll get him taken care of. Beautiful start to the day on a beautiful river. Well, here's that good trail that we had set. You can see it's a super highway. I can see all my traps down the line still set, but we do have one here. He must have got up through here, but look at the back end on. Look at the size of that coon. My, oh my, that is a big old Kansas coon right there. That's a big old coon right there, boys. That's the biggest one we've caught so far. That's pushing 30 pounds. What do you think, David?
Ooh, nice. Size of these things here, man. You hit one of them with your car, it's over with.
What do you think, Billy?
Nothing like these Kansas coons. We've never seen anything like it.
They don't get that big down in Mississippi.
They don't get that big in Mississippi. If they did, man, folks would be eating good down there.
I mean, look at the back end on him. It's like a mini grizzly bear. He's just a monster. There's 1 set, 2 set, 3 set. We got basically every little tree down through there set, and we got at least 1. Yesterday we came in, I was like, wow, can't believe we didn't have anything. We come in today, we have 1. Maybe we'll come tomorrow and have 2, but just nice coon. We're gonna get him taken care of. We'll get that trap reset back on the trail and head on down the road. Here's where we had that coon yesterday. Right along that tree on this little edgeway that separates the 2 fields. Nothing today. And then you come out the trail and we got nothing there. But before I walked down to check that set, with a nice couple buck rubs there. Before I walked down, we pulled in and we got a real nice big coon here too. You can see just a big body coon. They're all just really nice coons. What do you think?
That's a really nice dark coon, but if you look at him, he's got that white old looking head on him.
He does, yeah.
I think he's blind in one eye.
Oh, you know what he is? He's blind in his right eye. The left eye on the camera, he's definitely blind. Looks like, you know what, he might have got in a fight for a girl already.
A little tussle.
It's getting that time, middle of December.
Get you every time.
Yeah, middle of December. It's getting close to the time when these big boars are going to start fighting and looking for mates. And you could definitely see that one definitely is blind in his right eye. Poor guy. Well, we're going to take care of him and hopefully go down the road and have some more. But pretty good start, huh? What do you think, boys?
Pretty good start. Real good start.
Pretty good day so far.
I think the sighting of the bald eagles
That's pretty cool.
Is
yeah, they were
good
in
luck
there
charm today.
scavenging on
That's
that deer that's laying in the middle of the river.
That was pretty. That was pretty.
That is. Well, we're gonna get this guy taken care of. We'll get it reset and just on that trail that comes out, and we have another one right there. Nothing in it today, but just a beautiful day, and we'll get that coon taken care of and go down and see if we have some more. Well, we're coming down in here to the bottom where we sat yesterday, and there's a big one waiting for us. It's nice when you break the hill, and what do you think, Paul?
Oh yeah.
It's nice when you break the hill and see one. Pretty awesome. Nothing in the second trap. We got him on the first trap coming out from under that brush pile, but pretty cool.
Big boy.
Yeah, I mean, these are all, look at that. I mean, they're just like mini grizzly bears. You got a pretty coat, nice and dark. Nice and dark, huh, Bill?
Oh yeah.
We're talking about it'd be nice to finish out on one for the last check of the day for us anyway before we leave town.
Well, we're not done yet. We got one more spot.
Well, we got one more?
Yeah, we got another
Really?
one. We got actually a better spot, I think, over there.
Oh, okay.
Well, I probably just jinxed this. We won't have anything over there. We'll go over, it'll be a bunch of empty traps. That's par for the course, though.
Right, right.
But yeah, if you look at those coons, I mean, they are back heavy.
Yeah.
Bottomland.
Look how dark it is.
That's a dark one, yeah. That's not as silver as that last one, Grandpa, with a blind eye.
He had that wisdom streaks on the forehead.
Yeah, wisdom streaks. Yeah, we're starting to get the wisdom lines and everything. It's always a positive.
That's right.
But we'll get this one taken care of. You can see these are just really good and healthy coons, though. And nice coon. We'll get him taken care of, get that reset, and hopefully come back in here tomorrow and have another. No, we got more.
Well, just down below.
Yeah, we got more down below over here. We got one here, though. Adding to the fury. Getting a few of them today, huh, boys?
Get them knocked down today.
Pretty impressive today.
Well, we're put a few more sets in yesterday. This is a really dark raccoon. Look how dark he is. But you know what? Look at the back end on him. Just a monster. Real nice coon. We got some down there on the bottom. We'll get out and check them when we're done. But as you can see, we're right on the river. That's one of the things we're starting to figure out here. Where they had those coons on the camera, there's no water there. And there's obviously no coons there. We're not catching any. Every coon, possum, or we haven't caught any possums yet, but the skunk today, they're right along these waterways, right along the Republican River. And they've changed their patterns to where they're along the river now. And we've decided that we're going to make the adjustment today and tomorrow to where I'm going to move all my traps down on this river. And I think that's the smartest thing.
That'd be a good plan.
Well, there they go. They're on the plane, they're heading out. They stopped in for about 24 hours. They did 2 checks. I don't know, we got 15, 16 critters. We still got more line that are actually going out right now, and we're gonna put hopefully another 30 or 40 in by the end of the day to go on the east side of the river. But they're gone. Had a good trip, good visit from them, and we'll head on down the road and put some more sets in the ground.
Email us today for a free catalog to browse all of our traps and snares, baits and lures, and much more. Get all of your trapping and predation control needs by emailing to info@NorthAmericanTrapper.com for your free catalog. Proven products equals proven conservation.
Well, here's a very unique situation. We're coming down in this bottom right here, and you can see we're right on the river's edge. And we're gonna definitely put some raccoon sets in over there once we get to that high bank. But I wanted to show you something here. We were driving by and I noticed this around this tree where this is all tore up around the base of the tree. And I'm thinking, stop. And he stopped, Paul stopped the 4x4, and you can see how there's a ring around that tree. Well, if you look at this tree, that is a coon magnet, and there might even be some up in there at the top if it's hollow or somewhere that there's a den. But you can actually see also where the bark is tore up, where they climb right up the tree, and that's why that's around. You can see the tracks, the coon tracks right in that dirt around the tree. But that right there is a really cool thing that I wanted to show you. We're actually going to put a couple around that tree, and it's right off of this salt block or whatever they had for the deer, and you can see the base of that tree where the coons have run around there and where they climb right up it. But pay attention, the sign in nature is going to tell you where the animals are, and that's just a really cool thing. And we're going to throw a couple in around that tree, and we may catch them there, we may not. They may not even be here, but we're going to be right on the banks of this big high bank over here, and I'm sure we're going to find some trails when we go over there. But I wanted to show you that and just show you how unique that was. And just pay attention to that. You get a big tree like this, you might be able to find where the coons are running up and actually be able to put some sets in. But pretty neat. Well, we're in here on this high bank, and you can see there's actually some beaver working this right here. You can see an old dam down there. It's got some muskrat holes, but these coons definitely are working this high bank. As we said earlier today, they've moved their patterns, and they're down here near the water now. And we've got a DP on that trail. You can see the trail that comes right up from the bottom. We got another trap right at the bottom, but we've got that set up nice. And then as you go over here, you'll see just a distinct trail that is coming between those trees, and you can see how that trail goes. And we got the DP right there on it, and then we got another one right here by this big tree, and they're probably going up and down these to den up and spend some time. But you can see how it hugs that. There's old coon scat right there, there's fresh coon scat right here, there's another pile of coon scat. I saw more, which is right here. There's a fresh pile of coon scat, and we even have there's another one, another fresh pile of coon scat. So they're obviously coming through here, and hopefully we've put our traps in the right place. So we got two here, two right there. We put two around that tree we just showed up there. We're gonna move up because the road's right there behind us. You can probably hear the cars, but we're gonna move up this little draw, and you can see how that meanders the creek right up through there. We're gonna just stay this side. We're probably gonna put 4 more up through there, and then we're gonna go across the creek and hit the other side. So just a nice little wood bottom here off of that field edge. You got the field edge keeping them in, you got the creek keeping them in, and this little patch of woods. Once again, these high banks, I can't stress it enough, especially as we're really finding out this time of year when they're on their change and their patterns, they're going to be near water, and those high banks are where they're going to run. Here's another one of these high bank situations. You can see that big gulch right there, and you come over here, we got one DP. You can see this trail, the very distinct trail where they're coming up over out into the field. Goes over here down in that root system. You can see where they've been going down in there. And then over here, We have another one on this distinct trail that goes in through there, and you can see in here by the tree you have coyote scat and coon scat. Coon scat and coyote scat. Now the coon scat's actually older than the coyote, but you can see how those animals work out along that edge. And ultimately, this is what we're looking for. I don't know if they're here. It's my third day in town. I do not know this ground the way you really truly need to know ground to know exactly where the pinch points are. And you know, you can look and try and figure them out, but we're figuring them out. We found out the coons are just not where they were when they were showing them on camera. They're near the water, and that's where we're putting in all of our sets today. We're looking for high banks, following the rivers, and that's where the coons are, and we're gonna be successful. But you can see those trails, and you can see our DPs waiting for them when they come up that trail. I know it's getting redundant, but we're at another high bank situation. And you can see this trail that comes out right along this high bank. We got a dog proof right there, and we got a dog proof right there. It goes down, meanders over there, and you can see that tree across right there past the equipment, and there's a trail that goes right up the side, and we got 2 dog proofs there. So we're right on this little meandering creek. We got 4 more dog proofs in here, but just another situation where we're on the high bank putting dog proofs on the game trails that go right out along the edge. And hopefully we'll come back in here tomorrow and have a few, but this is where the sign has led us to focus our attention. It'll do that when you have 20, 25 raccoons on a camera and you go in and you have 1 in 2 days. So the chances are they're not there, because they're not walking by those traps without using them. And it's proven by us being down on the water and having the animals down by the water. So we're finding more water, and we're putting more traps in the ground right off the water's edge. Well, here we are on this high bank. You can see there's a hell of a beaver slide right here that goes out into this. There's definitely beaver working this little slough here, but this is a perfect spot. Bridges and underpasses are animal highways. This is just a dirt road, a back road, but that is an animal highway. And we got the beaver that are coming up there, and you can see the game trail that actually works along the side of the bank out along. So we put 1 DP right here off of that trail, and then we got another DP on the trail right up here on top. And you can see there's old coon scat by that, but you can see how that trail comes out and around, and it's going to go right down under this bridge. And we got one right here at the bottom, and you can see the trail goes up, and right where it goes under the bridge, we got another one right there. So this is just beaver dams. That's one thing. Beaver dams are animal magnets. Everything loves a beaver dam. Coyotes, bobcats, raccoons, foxes, possums, all of them. It's just a whole ecosystem, and those animals are just going to thrive in these areas. But that beaver slide there is unbelievable. We're gonna bring a couple of our Dakota Series snares in here tomorrow and try and catch one of these beavers working in here. And this is just an awesome area. You can see their feed bed right over there. They got 2 feed beds. They got a feed bed there on the left, and they got a bigger feed bed on the right. And up there is another feed bed. They're probably living right up there around that turn. That's where it looks like winter's food storage is. But beaver flows, bridge abundance, animal highways, put your traps in the game trails, and you are going to be successful as well. I fully expect to hopefully have some action here tonight. But just an awesome place to get some sets in. Well, here's one of those situations that, you know, will house coons and skunks and possums and all these critters, is these abandoned buildings. And there's a lot of these out here in Kansas, but there's a lot of these across the country too. And we've got a real good game trail going through there. We got a DP there. The game trail goes there. We got another DP. You can see in here, you got critter holes and all these different things. And those raccoons and possums, they're going to seek shelter in here. And you can see how that trail comes out, beat down across. Now, are they still here? I'm not quite sure. But we're going to set it because there is some sign here, especially where they come down this trail right here. And then on the other side, we have a good game trail that comes out of it and goes up in on the backside. So we've got put 5 sets here, 3 there, and we put 2 just on the side of that old chicken feeder right there. Over there, there's a trail that goes right up the edge of that cement abutment there. But, you know, these type of areas, we just heard a bunch of turkeys going off down there. They're about time to roost. It's getting late in the day. But we just heard a bunch of turkeys going off, so if we could take a few of these nest raiders out of here for Seth, he's going to be happy about that. But don't pass up these old abandoned buildings. They're going to house these critters, especially through the winter. And you can catch them and help your ground nesting birds, as well as save some money on your deer feed if you're feeding some deer and doing some hunting. But just an awesome place. And we're going to go try and get a few more in before dark. Hey, imagine that. We're on another high bank. We're hugging the river, and you can see that trail that comes out off of that point right there. Comes up, you can see where they climb up over here. So we put a DP right there, and we got another DP right there. They run down between those 2 trees right on this point. I love points like this too, where the kind of the water runs off in. They're kind of animal magnets, and right on the edge of a underpass, a road that goes by. And we got this set, 2 good sets right here. Any coons, possums, skunks, whatever come down by there, we're gonna get them. But ultimately, we're running out of daylight. It's getting late in the day. We've got another 25, 30 sets in. I'll have to look at the paper and count them, but we're gonna work till dark. We're gonna head upstream from this bridge, and we're just gonna work up this valley, keep stopping, looking for trails along the high bank, and put our sets in accordingly. But find these type of areas, put your sets in, and we'll be out here tomorrow checking them and hopefully showing you that these locations work almost everywhere that we set today. So pretty awesome.
North American Trapper Predation Packages. Get any one of our specific trapping packages that has been ultimately designed to help you become the master predation controller of your farm, ranch, or hunting lease. Control the predators that are costing you time and money, and get out there trapping today with one of our North American Trapper Predation boxes. All of the packages come with the trapping essentials to get you out in the field, plus an instructional DVD that will show you the way. Visit us at NorthAmericanTrapper.com and start breaking dirt today.